start with your thoughts on what went right tonight.
We stayed composed with the start. That's where you can reflect on the blitz in the New Zealand game. So that's why you play the preseason game, so you can learn about your team. Probably last year I would have been losing my mind in a situation like that, but had confidence, and they did a great job of weathering that storm. And look, at the end of the day, Tassie's a good team, so you have to be prepared. You can't gamble. You have to play good basketball to beat them.
The man next to you got you going.
Yep.
And finished off strongly as well, and in between wasn't too bad either, just a little bit on his debut.
Yeah, when we were looking at him and thinking it was a possibility, the way that he plays the game, I think, allows him to have success in this league. He's relentless. He plays with a great energy. He's great for our group with his personality. So he's got a good mix, and you saw tonight when he's at a high level, he's a difference maker in the league.
And he's at another level, another danger outside from 3 points to you. Yeah, Corey and Bryce last year.
Yep.
He's certainly added that third danger now as well.
For sure, and the attractive thing is in this league, he's got a great physicality and size at his position. Where last year we were probably a little small at that position. But we can talk about his offense, but at the defensive end, he's going to take the best player on the other team on most nights. So it's good to have a two-way player that embraces that.
You came along talking about being defensive player of the year. Was that just a throwaway to leave you alone on offense?
No, it's definitely a personal goal that I have for myself. But, playing on a team like Perth with a coach like JR, and honestly, the team that I'm on right now has been the most welcoming and connected and supportive team that I've played on. So obviously everyone has their own personal goals, but I'm just super excited to see how the rest of the season plays out for us, and I'm super ambitious about it.
You enjoyed yourself tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I had fun. I like to have fun out there.
The crowd, what do you think of it's players coming, a little bit daunting playing in front of that crowd for the first time?
Yeah, it's a lot different from playing in Turkey. So I was excited, man. The Red Army's great. Even when we didn't start how we wanted to start, they didn't leave us hanging. A lot of sports teams, crowds might do that in other occasions, but it was great, man. I'm an energetic guy, and being able to have an extra energy source is even just a plus.
Saw a lot of the roster tonight. How do you feel everyone's gelling? You're at game one.
Yeah.
How do you think it was?
Yeah, like I was saying, I put a lot of credit to that long road trip we had, where everyone, long flights, we have to be around each other. Maybe I was annoying to the guys because I talk a lot. I'm pretty lighthearted and like to joke around, but that type of stuff I feel like before a season with a group with so many new faces was really essential to us, building up to these high goals that we have for the season.
John, you had a few debuts tonight. What did you make of Alex Sal's first night?
He kept the game simple. He played well within himself, but as his team keeps trending in a good direction, you can see when guys play off each other, guys can have an impact just, utilizing each other's strengths. Keanu Pinder in the fourth quarter, like he found himself in a lot of space getting to the rim because of the way the other guys were playing earlier on in the game. Corey Webster makes big shots. Doolittle comes in and does a nice job in his minutes, So we had good contributions from the guys that played, for sure.
The crowd lifting guys, right, like Alex and Jordan, they bring the fans into it. You must have enjoyed that, like those big blocks and the place just erupts. It must be great for the whole roster.
Oh, I would say we have a team that can, and I talked about this during the week, we have a team that can make plays that excites the crowd instead of us waiting for the crowd to excite us. And then when you have the synergy of both of that, it's a great atmosphere here. But let's not forget about Bryson, the attention that he gets to allow that all to happen as well.
Some big plays from Sark, wasn't there? Some big blocks, some big points,
Yep.
big rebounds. How's he handling it? Has he got the sweat?
He needs more. I need more out of him, joking. What I would say, and Jordan's in the same boat, Keanu's the same, because Keanu was like potential MVP candidate last year before he got injured. Everyone is enjoying playing off of each other, okay? And I think that's a sign of a good team. Now, where I worry, do we start to get ahead of ourselves instead of respecting the process and getting better? We got a tough game on Sunday afternoon in Melbourne. Great season opening win. You have to go and beat Tasmania because they're a great team. But we can't get fat and happy. We have to go with the same mindset to Melbourne on Sunday.
What do you need to be better at on Sunday? Where do you need to improve from tonight?
For me, I think 9 turnovers in the first half. The team that we are and should be, that's too many. And you can see when we're moving the ball and playing to each other's strengths, we're a nice offensive team. So to turn over the ball, that's going to grind my gears.
Is it a good sign? It's only round 1, but is it a good sign that it seems as though we're going to be in here talking about players other than Bryce Cotton all season? I think we'll still be talking about Bryce, but there's going to be other players that we're asking about.
That's a sign of a good team. I've mentioned it a few times. When Perth Wildcats are at their championship best, they have MVPs, but then they have some really good other players on the roster as well. So hopefully tonight's a good sign for that moving forward.
Doolittle pretty incredible. I mean, 2 days after the flight to give him a run around.
Yeah.
Some plays with.
Yeah, like he practiced yesterday, shoot around today, so he had limited opportunity to get around the guys, but he's a seasoned pro in the fact that he come in great shape, and just his attitude as far as what he wanted to bring to the team. You saw it tonight, like strong physical presence. He made a tough basket at the end of the shot clock. Very composed tonight, so that was great to see.
How does he go about learning the system? What are sort of your expectations for him around that?
Maybe a better question for Jordan, but what I would say is I try and keep things simple. I don't try and be too tricky. I have faith in my players that they can go out there and make the right plays. Now, I got to put them in situations to be successful, but I'll come back to it. When Jordan's playing the way he is, Bryce gets the attention, Keanu, as long as we move the ball, there's going to be space and opportunity. It's a matter of whether we just play the right way to capitalize on that.
Have you checked in with Corey and Tyler? Both came up with, I think, ankle injuries. Are they okay?
Yeah, I have not. I leave that up to the medical staff, but I don't think it's too bad. Otherwise, someone would have come and said something to me.
Are you worried about a shortage in guards at all? And Kyle missed tonight as well. Is that something that you might be sort of short in over the next week or so?
No, like I mentioned it to the group after the game, is guys will be disappointed about their performance. Guys will be disappointed they didn't get to play. Opportunity comes, so you better be ready to take the opportunity. That's professional sport.